Hello learners, in last few videos we have looked at the problem statements in Sony Pictures and look at a simple subset of the solution that could have existed that would have prevented the things that have happened in Sony Pictures. Now, as kind of I explained that we have a complete cybersecurity program that existed in Wired. In last few videos we have looked at cybersecurity threats and how do we actually mitigate cybersecurity problems. Well, as a PD, I welcome you to Wired's certificate program in Cybersecurity Essentials and Risk Assessment. Let's take a deep dive to this program. This program is for anyone who is looking to start their career in cybersecurity or probably transition to a cybersecurity domain. This program has been designed specifically for learners who are ranging from 0 to 5 years of experience in the industry. The program is designed so that you get your first job in cybersecurity, and in later half in this video we'll look at what are different job roles that is waiting for you once you complete this program. So let's look at that what is your learning path when you get into the cybersecurity program for Wired. Well, we start with Python programming. Python programming is needed because we look at certain amount of programming skills to become a cybersecurity developer. Now here you really don't need to be an expert. Here what you are looking at is just to have certain understanding of probably very basic programming concepts like loops and variables and everything. And please rest assured that if you are not good at programming, there is a career for you in cybersecurity. Now within that particular Python programming, we look at certain packages which are very specifically designed for cybersecurity like PyCrypto and Potools kind of thing. Now the next part, we look at security fundamentals. Now security fundamentals is where you understand the governance piece of it. You understand what are different security concepts that exist all over the world, what are different governance criteria that exist all over the world, and what are the ethics and principles that is basically building the bedrock of a cybersecurity professional. Then we look at something hardcore. We look at operating system and security. How do you secure an operating system? And here, in this case, the operating system mostly be Linux. So that's why Linux and learning and understanding Linux plays a very, very important role in a cybersecurity professional's journey. Then we look at a very important concept called web security, where we build applications, we try to break an application in web. Then we look at how do we attack a memory application. So we look at memory attacks, we look at malware attacks after that, and we look at social attacks. So these three attack principles would give us a very clear picture of how do we breach these three different kind of systems. Once we understand and complete these attack principles, we look at mobile security followed by cloud security. Now when you look at cloud security and mobile security, we look at different tools, different principles, and even different ways that we can breach those security, and maybe what are the different applications that exist where we can fix those security breaches. Next, we look at risk management. Now, risk management in a cybersecurity domain is a very, very important concept where we understand different risk assessment techniques and tools, and there are jobs available just on the basis of this particular module. Then we look at how do we create identity and access management systems. We can look at AWS, we look at Azure, we look at simple on-premises servers, and how do we secure those applications, those servers, by giving different identities and controlling the access to this data. Then we look at compliances, again a very, very important but a very theoretical topic, but there are jobs available only based on your understanding on compliances. Then we look at a very interesting topic called cyber forensics, where you look at cryptographies, you look at very modern way of understanding and probably do a lot of analysis that goes on after you have a cybersecurity attack on an enterprise or an application. This is what typically constitutes our cybersecurity syllabus. But if you want to become a cybersecurity professional, you have to have a very clear understanding of testing. But this testing is something that we always do as a cybersecurity professionals in different roles and different domains. That's why we're going to teach you automation testing through Selenium. We're going to teach you performance testing with different tools that is available in the industry today. We'll also understand and kind of a small project on IoT security. This is where we basically ends everything about our syllabus. But In modern technologies, talk about blockchains, we talk about a lot of bitcoins and everything, where security plays a very, very important role. So we have a very small module talking about blockchain security. So these are all the topics that you're going to learn to become this cybersecurity professional. Well, you have understood the learning journey for you. Now, why exactly you want to take the program from us? Why we are different from any other players in the industry? Well, our program is completely project based. I explain to you the complete learning journey. After each and every module in that learning journey, you're going to have a hands-on project. Those projects are going to get into your GitHub. Those projects are going to get into your profile, and those projects would give you that enough portfolio and impetus in your CV so that the employer is forced to look at you. The second part is our faculty. So we have faculties coming all over from the industry who have been there, done that. The third and a very important part of Wired, that we believe that everybody who's been part of this particular program is looking for a career transition. That's why we have built the program with 4 separate teams. We have the faculty team who's going to teach you, be responsible for your learning part. There is a team called Learning Strategy. That particular team is looking at your data, building your profile, looking at your curriculum, and maybe looking at your assignments and grading score and creating the curriculum, customized curriculum for you. The third team that we look at is the content team. So there is a huge amount of self-paced content that exists for cybersecurity. And that particular content team is working day and night so that you can have your pre-read, you can have your post-reads, and also some self-paced courses to help you to crack that interview. And the fourth and the most important probably for you is the career services team. The career services team is responsible for providing you opportunities and also making you ready for those interviews. This career services team is going to provide you mock interviews, is going to provide you soft skills, and so that you can actually start your journey as a cybersecurity professional. So now let's look at what are the different job roles that is available in the market for you. Well, you have IT auditor, information security analyst, network or network engineer, security specialist, security manager, security testing or penetration tester, something like computer forensic analyst, and if you're experienced enough, there might be an architect role waiting for you. If you look at those simple CTCs that is available for these roles, an IT auditor can get around 6 to 10 lakhs. A security analyst will get 3 to 6 lakhs as a CTC. Security manager can get around 10 to 14 lakhs. Security testing, penetration tester can get 3 to 9 lakhs. So these are very clear entry-level salaries that is existing in cybersecurity, which is probably better than any FSD or a DevOps role. So what is the wait? If you're looking to transition your career into cybersecurity, if you're a fresher looking to get into a tech industry, this is the course for you. See you in the course.